The 2024 VOLVO XC90 Recharge in the all-wheel drive plus trim. We're going to be bringing this to you guys from Exterior, Interior, and Specs and talk about this exact car in this video here at Vagabond Builds with James and Sanders. So don't forget to like and subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this one. If you have something for us to film, here's our email below. Email us so we can talk details later. A special shout out and a thanks to Nilo Volvo here in Sacramento, California for providing us this beautiful XC90 Recharge for this walk around review. And we are dropping that MSRP sticker, so do not go away so you guys get an exact idea of what you're going to be seeing in the dealerships with the price tag on top. Let's go ahead and dive in. Let's go ahead and dive in and stop wasting your guys' time. So what do we get under the exact hood on this 2024 XC90 Recharge? Now, this is considered the T8 powertrain, which comes with a 2.0 liter 4-cylinder turbocharged engine paired together with the 8-speed Geartronic automatic transmission, 18.8 kilowatt extended battery on board with regards to that mild hybrid system. And then you get 455 horsepower with 523 pounds-feet of torque, 0 to 60 in about 5 seconds, everybody. But you also have the options of getting a non-T8 XC90, which comes in a B5 or B6. And the only things that are really going to change is the output with regards to horsepower and torque. Now get a load of that engine compartment area as I tell you guys more numbers. So MPGe for this exact car is 58 combined when it's talking about city and highway gas and electric. Gas only gives you about 27 miles per gallon combined. All electric range is about 32 miles, 18.8 gallon gas tank size. Length, width, and height in inches, 195 inches in length, 79 inches in width, 70 inches in height, 117 inch 0.5 wheelbase, 8.3 inch ground clearance, and when properly equipped, 5,000 pounds of towing capacity. Now let's go ahead and shut this hood. And I'd like to mention, shutting this hood, that we have two main add-ons that we get on this exact XC90 Plus trim. Two very important things that you're going to see on the Ultimate is going to be the 21-inch rims along with the 14-speaker Harman Kardon premium sound system. Now continuing over to the front end, LED headlight system with the daytime running lights. We don't have those on right now in the video. The high pressure headlight system, that's going to be something that you'll see on the Plus and Ultimate trim, along with the bumper sensors going across and that 360 camera system, the panoramic view all around the car. We have the active air vents with the chrome bezeling, matte black plastic lower grille. Up top, we have a chrome grille adding to the more that prestigious, richer look, okay? Now, shooting over to the side of the car, we have the same color wheel well trim. Like to point that out because it does give it a very cleaner and minimalist look instead of seeing like a matte black plastic trim. Dropping down to the wheel and suspension area. Suspension first. It's a regular standard shock spring strut suspension. We have the Pirelli Scorpion Verde all-season tires coming in at a 275/40/21. Now this is something that's an add-on, this 21-inch rim, bicolor, machine surface silver, high gloss black. This is a Ultimate add-on, so the Ultimate trim does have this exact rim. They actually put it on the Plus. But keep an eye out for the rims because you'll see different rims in different trims if you don't have add-ons and so forth. Okay, now moving on to the side mirror. This side mirror does come automatic foldable blind spot assist with the 360 panoramic camera, integrated blinker lighting, chrome trim going around the windows with the gloss black, silver roof rails. Dropping down, we get the keyless fob entry, chrome trim on that Recharge. And let's go ahead and open these doors, show you guys how nice and wide these doors do open up. You have the illuminated Recharge plate as well because of the plug-in hybrids trim itself, all right? Coming over to the gas lid, it does open with a button inside. I'll show you guys that a little bit later. Over to the rear end now, we got the bumper sensors here on the side. That moves us over to the rear end. Starting with the top. Spoiler with the integrated brake light, privacy glass, wiper for that glass, Volvo going across in the 3D chrome, XC90, and this is where you're going to see your T8 all-wheel drive Recharge. I do like to mention that the XC90s do come all-wheel drive standard, so keep an eye out for that. You have your camera over this license plate here in the back. Dropping down, we get some more chrome trim, parking reflectors, bumper sensors going across, and then exhaust tips are tucked under on the right and left of the car. Few ways to open up this tailgate, everybody. You do have the hands-free option. If we go ahead and kick right here, we don't have the key fob on us, but you do have that option. You can open up this button. You can tap this lever or switch or button, whatever you want to call it, here under the Volvo emblem, or you can open it off your key fob. Let's go ahead and open up this tailgate button. Now, this is being a 7-passenger mid-size SUV. I guess it's Volvo's full-size SUV is what you call it. But here in the America, it is a mid-size SUV. You get about 11 cubic feet of space with the third row seat up. If we drop that third row seat down, you're getting about 34 cubic feet of space. And if we drop the second and third row seat, you're getting a whopping 85 cubic feet of space, making it perfect for camping endeavors. If you want to go up to the mountains, skiing, snowboarding, throwing a washer in here, I don't know, your groceries, a lot of room, 85 cubic feet of space back here. On the right-hand side, you have a little cubby room there on the right with a 12-volt outlet plug-in and some hooks. A little cubby room here on the left as well. If we go ahead and lift this mat, we get some more room there as well, okay? Now, we're pretty much done with the exterior specs and cargo. Let's go ahead, jump inside, and talk interior. All right, everybody, now sitting inside the Plus trim, and what do we see over the core that we get in the Plus, but we don't get in the Alt? Well, we do get in the Ultimate because the Ultimate is more of the bell and whistle trim. This being the middle trim of the three, so you got Core Plus trim, and I'm going to show you guys what's exclusive to Plus. So starting with the door sill plates, okay, you get the illuminated door sill plates, as I mentioned to you guys. We go over to the steering wheel, and it comes with a heated steering wheel, high level illumination with regards to your lighting system inside the cabin of the car. If we drop over to the infotainment screen, we're getting the 360 panoramic bird's eye view on the camera. I mentioned that on the outside, along with the park assist front, back, and on the sides as well, okay? But that's pretty much it with regards to the front. The back or the second row seating, I'm gonna show you guys what comes Plus exclusive, but I still wanna bring this interior to you guys and kind of give you guys a quick outlook. Now, on the door panel itself, we do got the natural wooden inlay look, along with the controls on your windows and your side mirrors. I did mention that those side mirrors do fold. Memory seating, and the Harman Kardon. This is the 14 speaker add-on system that I mentioned at the beginning of the video that you're gonna see in the Ultimate trim as well. Check out our other videos. 2 buttons. We have a tailgate lift button and a gas lid button as well. Steering wheel, you get a tri-spoke steering. The way you control your info card there is from these arrows here on the right. You get the voice activation and then also the cruise control on the left. Levers for your lighting on the left, lever for your windshield wipers on the right as well, okay? Let's go ahead and click out of that. Go ahead and talk about this infotainment screen. This is kind of where I would have liked to see a little bit more bigger tech inside the Volvos, but again, it comes down to preference because people still like this look. But for me, seeing how other manufacturers do have bigger screens on their infotainment screen, I kind of would have liked to see. This car is coming in at around $77,000 and some change. So what do you guys think with regards to the interface, the tech, what you guys have seen up until now? Is it worth it? Leave in the comment section below. But let's go ahead and show you guys the vent controls. I do like the interface on the vent, probably one of my favorite with regards to the vent controls in the market. And if we go ahead and change temperatures, it goes up by 2. We could actually sync it or not sync. And then click out of that. We got the heated steering wheel there and the heated seats there as well, okay? Dropping down hard buttons for your media and your defrosters. Got a little trash tray there, opening up to your cup holders and the outlet. This is what your key fob does look like in the 2024 Volvo XC90. Shift lever, we do have a kind of interesting different shift lever. You put your 2 fingers through it. You could actually shift through the gears just like that. Push into reverse and put it into park. Engine start and stop button. This is not a button, it's a actually knob that you go ahead and turn over to the right. And we go ahead and turn over to the right again. Parking brake button. Lifting this, 2 USB-C plugins here in the center console with a little bit of cubby room. Up top, full panoramic glass that goes over to the second row seating with a tilt and slide moonroof option. And that's how you're gonna be controlling it with your touch sensitive switch there as well, okay? These seats themselves, it is a little bit more of a grainy leather, so we don't see the Napa leather here in the Plus, but we do get it in the Ultimate trim and electric controls as well, okay? Little cool feature that you do get in the XC90s is since 1959, that's engraved into the front seat belts that you're getting just in the front and not on the second or third row seating. And that's just kind of a little cool feature that Volvo does throw in on their cars, okay? Last but not least, here in the front, open up that glove compartment. No latch, you might ask, but you do have an electric button there. And you're gonna push that, and it opens up to the glove compartment. Now we're done with the front. Let's go ahead and shoot over to the second and the third row seating. So as mentioned in the front, I have to say in the back as well, what do we get that's Plus exclusive is the second row heated seats. And the way you're gonna be controlling that, let's go ahead and turn it on, is there touch sensitive, and you could also control those temperature controls. But you get the heated seats here on the second row and then the integrated booster. I don't even have kids, but I really think this is a cool feature here in the Volvo XC90, so you don't have to carry a car seat or a booster seat with you guys, okay? Drop that down. Ways to control this bench seat, it's a 40%er, 20%er, and a 40%er. You have a latch here to bunny hop this seat forward. All right, bringing it back. You do kind of a little bit tough on the move. Maybe it's because it's new and it has to break in. We got a lever there to drop that backrest forward or back, and then a lever here to move that seat forward or back. Same thing goes for the 20%er in the middle. You could actually also drop this down, and you can run things back here, maybe like some skis. Maybe you're building a house and you want to run for a 2x4. I have no idea why you would do that, but just mentioning that. Armrest, cup holders, pick that up. And then we get two USB-C plugins here in the back as well, so nobody's fighting. Mesh pockets on the back of those front seats, okay? And then the door panels themselves do look the same coming in from the front over to the back with your vent on that B pillar there, okay? Kind of different because a lot of times we'll see them on the center consoles, but here on the XC90, we get them here on the B pillars, your O snap handle, and your high illumination LED lighting. Now guys, we're done with the second row seating. Let's go ahead and shoot over to the third row, but I'm not gonna move anything, and I'm about 6 feet 2 inches, okay? So you guys kind of get an idea of what it looks like with regards to head clearance for us tall guys, and then the leg clearance is completely there. But when we go over to the second row seating, I have to say it's slightly, we're not gonna move the seats, keeping it in the standard position, and shooting over to the back. It is a little bit claustrophobic back here, I have to mention. Now, I guess this is Europe's full-size SUV at Volvo or whatnot, but for the American, if we compare these over to the American manufacturers, guys, I have to mention that, again, it's not a full-size SUV, so take that in consideration. Maybe you want to throw the kiddos back here, or you just want to have a third row just in case if you're driving with people. Head is touching the top here, but legs, I'm sure we can maybe move those seats just a little bit forward and maximize some more space back here. We get a cup holder on each side and a air vent for your third row passengers or your animals so they're not feeling too claustrophobic. But guys, as promised, here is the MSRP sticker so you guys get an exact idea of what comes on the car with the price tag on top. Let us know what you think in the comment section below. We try to dialogue with our viewers. Please ask us questions. If you got anything, we'll try to answer them to the best of our abilities. Thank you, and God bless you here at Vagabond Builds with James and Sandio.